Ain't nothing but a call girl, sorry. She done messed up my life, but get my wife and messed up to do all this thing wrong. And you want a street fight? I break all the ribs in this body. And it's time to kick me. You ain't got no business messing with nobody's wife. Hey. You ain't got no business messing with nobody's wife. Kick me. Punch me right there in front of everybody. Allow him to kick me and punch me.
You know, Berbick ended up getting murdered by his own nephew at 52 years old, some years later.
I don't feel bad for him. God don't like ugly. You do ugly to people, it'll come back to you. God don't like ugly. And he was ugly. He beat anybody. He beat his daughter. Let me forget about that guy because this is so tragic. And his soul is resting. I don't know in peace or not, but it's resting.
I hadn't had a fight, like a street fight, in 7 years, and I was scared, and I was getting paranoid because he was so close. He kept getting close to me.
Yeah, he sucker punched me because he's with his friends, you know, and
he came back again after he tried it, and he was unsuccessful. And I mean, I had no other choice but to defend myself. I wasn't going to take any chance on neglecting myself and getting hurt.
Are you going to file criminal charges against Mike Tyson?
Normally, you know, a situation like this, you know, I'd have went for him, but why do that? Just say don't get mad, get even, you know, so do it the right way.
I really don't want to press charges because it's really, you know, ludicrous, the whole scene, but the idea that I'm a victim and then he presses charges on me, I mean, I don't understand.
Who was with him? He punched him in the chest, right around, you know, this area right here.
Okay.
After Mike defended himself, Mitch didn't look too pretty, needless to say. I have pictures of Mike beating on Mitch when he was on the floor. You know, he's beating on him, grabbing because Mitch is grabbing on him. I have a picture of after Mike had hit him with a right. Mitch was on his back, legs up in the air like this, you know, and all you saw was his legs and he's laid out.
I used to always get my clothes from Dapper back in the 80s, right? And listen, this is what happened. That's how I ran into a stupid motherfucker, Mitch Green, right? I had went to Dapper Dan earlier that day, like 12 or 11 o'clock that afternoon or morning, and I fitted for some clothes. And so we were supposed to come later, but we hung out, we partied, we were drinking, and we were in D.C., so we drove all the way back. And so we came back, so let's go to Dapper Dan and get my clothes. We went in there, I got my clothes, we were all laughing. My back is turned from everybody, but everybody's laughing, and all of a sudden, everybody stopped laughing. And I'm talking stuff, yeah, and these bitch-ass niggas there, you imagine that shit? I'm waiting to get myself, I turn around, Mitch Green's in this motherfucker, and these guys all scared. They don't want to talk, I said, oh shit, Mitch fucking Green. Then he just started talking, what the fuck you doing in my hood, nigga? Oh, then it was on from there. He was just talking a lot, and I really thought he was grabbing from my pockets, trying to pull my pockets out, because if he rip my pack, all the money will fall. But I won't have a chance to get my money. I have to fight this cat, right? And then my money's to the wolves. So anyway, that's when I just started punching him. Dropped him a couple of times, but he was high on angel dust, so he kept getting up. Boom, I knock him cold. Boom, he gets back up. Boom, I said, fuck, right? So I'm in the car now, so I'm in the car. I'm tired because I'm overweight a little bit. I'm fighting this guy. I'm tired, right? I'm a little drunk. I'm in the car. He rushes to my car. He breaks in my Rolls Royce. He breaks the side mirror. Boom, he breaks it off. The car says, excuse me 1 minute. I got out the car and I hit Mitch, and Mitch went down, and he bent over, and I grabbed his head and I hit him. Boom, one time, and his head hit the floor and hit the concrete. Boom! And I said, oh, then that's when he was out. Boom. And I got scared because he didn't move anymore when his head hit the concrete. And that's when I ran. I ran and got my car.
Fuck, Mike.
Out of here. I thought I killed him. I was so scared. I was so happy the next day in the paper they showed him
You're right
up
with
with his
his fucking
eye.
eyes.
Yeah, I was so happy. I know he wasn't dead then.
Bro.
All hell broke out. The fight was won that evening or afternoon at the Roberto Coliseum. It was won because they let me leave to come and fight him in New York City. You can't win this mentally or by promoting that this guy is better than me, and I knew he wasn't. So I had to grab their attention, and grabbing that attention was grabbing the media attention. And grabbing the media attention was to do something that they never thought that would be done because it was bold. It was, in some people's case, classless or whatever. I took the flag in New York and put it down. And it was asked of me to apologize. It was asked of me before we go to Philly and then Miami to San Juan, because San Juan had heard about the flag on the ground in New York. And you don't punch nobody in the face in prison on the street and then say, I'm sorry, if you're not. So I wouldn't apologize. But we can go if y'all want to go. I knew when he trained in San Juan, which he never left San Juan to go train. He trained in his homeland. To interact in his state or his city or his island, and he sees people and people see him and say, kill Bernard Hopkins. Beat Bernard Hopkins. That's a lot of pressure for one man to hear this for 4 or 5 weeks. And so I knew that they was going to do the work for me without even knowing it.